My name is Andy Moroni. I grew up in Oconomowoc, went to school here K through 12, graduated Oconomowoc High School, class of 2001. I moved away from the area to the Chicago area for about 10 to 15 years. I have a background in sales, marketing, customer service. I moved back a couple of years ago because this is something I always wanted to do, be an alderman in my hometown. My dad was very active in local politics. He was an alderman, ran for mayor, and was a park and rec board director for many years. So I was kind of inspired that way to become a part of my community. Something I always wanted to do, and the opportunity came about. So I went for it. I think my most prized contribution is my integrity, my honesty, what I bring to the Common Council. Growing up here, I have a sentimental side, for the city of Oconomowoc. I want to do what's right, for the constituents, and, it's just an honor to be able to be an alderman in this community. So I just feel like the sentimental side, the getting down to work and doing what's right for the community is definitely top on my list. I would say my parents. My mom and dad moved out here to Oconomowoc, when I was 4 years old from West Dallas. Just a great place to grow up. And they kind of instilled that in me. Again, I mentioned my father, very active in local politics, and he kind of inspired me to do the best in my private life, in my public life, as an alderman, doing what's right for our community and just being a part of Oconomowoc. He always said it's a great place to be from. I think that inspiration really drove me to want to be an alderman in this community. I think, with growing development in the community, there has to be responsible growth. The city is going through a great, tremendous growth in the past 10 years, and we will continue to do that. So as the city develops, I think those responsibilities as an alderman will become greater. And I think that becoming an alderman, has given me the opportunity to kind of tackle those big development projects, keeping that small town charm that everyone loves about Oconomowoc while maintaining that sustainable growth, I think is important. I think in 5 years, we definitely are growing. I think I can see us continuing with our development projects like the Rockwell development, sprucing up the downtown, the Village Green, the continued growth in Pabst Farms, the old Highlander development, and then that kind of transpires to 10 years from now. Keeping that small town charm, keeping that economic growth steady in the city of Oconomowoc is what we want to look for as a community, listening to different ideas, listening to our constituents, where they want to see this community grow, and just being a voice for them on the city council is really my goal going forward.